Welcome to another episode of Before You Book. This is the Marriott located in the Grand Cayman Islands. We're going to be looking and exploring over some of the things that maybe you wish you knew before you got here. That's what the whole Before You Book series is all about. You can check out my other videos, but without further ado, let's check it out. So first off, I wanted to mention that you're not getting really the entire Grand Cayman experience without having a vehicle. And that being said, operate a little differently. They are on the opposite side, just like all British territory, Europe, most of Europe, where it's on the other side of the road. So you're gonna have to get used to, but it's a small island and it's pretty forgiving. There's a ton of roundabouts. So if you're unfamiliar with roundabouts and unfamiliar with driving on the right side of the vehicle, they'll probably give you a little bit of a rundown when you go rent the car. Taxis also are not expensive, so if you do feel like maybe driving's gonna be a little daunting, taxis are very, very cheap. There's a local online taxi app called like Happy or something like that. So you can always do that. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you some of the benefits of having a vehicle. We've been all around the island. We went to Crystal Caves, we went to Pedro St. James, we went to Hell, which is a natural formation. We went to Starfish Point. We went to the blowholes. We went to all these different things. So I'm going to show you how close Camana Bay is. Camana Bay is a really, really close grocery store, which is Foster's. It is a really close shopping center that has great food, great luxury items, but I drive there nearly every day in order to get stuff for the family, because there are fridges here at Marriott, which is super nice. But yeah, let's get over there and I'll show you how close it is. So right now I am leaving the Marriott here. I'm just gonna show you a couple things, just in case you're curious. So Pepper's is a classic place, some of the best ribs I've had in a while. You do have some of the American amenities of a Pizza Hut. You've got a convenience store here. You do have a old style yellow Wendy's, which I thought was really interesting. That is a classic. And then if you do need any liquor or anything, you've got all this stuff down here. There's a fine wines and spirits. But we're gonna just keep going on here a little bit. Also, yes, you've got a Burger King up here. So I don't know why you wouldn't want the Caribbean fare, because the stuff down here is delicious. But you know, some people like what they like, and yes, you've got a Burger King there. So we're just gonna keep going here. You've got all the other resorts down here. This is a great running path. If you're interested in running, definitely try this out. It is nice. It's you know, it's part of 7 Mile Beach, so it's like I think it's 5 mile. It's like 5 miles long. It's not actually. But right now, we're coming up on Camana Bay here. You can see the lights there. But as I just, I was talking about, there are plenty of roundabouts everywhere. So you kind of have to be familiar on how to do it. So right now, we are approaching Camana Bay. And that just shows you how close it is. I mean, it is very close. You definitely can walk to it. But if you're bringing back groceries, I would not advise doing that, because it is maybe like a 10-minute walk, something like that. And right there shows you the differences between turn signals. I keep hitting the windshield wipers. It's terrible. So over here, this is the turn signal. Oh, keep doing that. But yeah, here's Foster's. Super cool. Kind of like a luxury grocery store. And yeah, so just wanted to show you that real quick. I think it's a really, really, really valuable thing to have. Well, I figured, what the heck, why don't we show you what Camana Bay actually looks like here. So here is the main strip. They have a cinema, which is, I guess, pretty popular from what I've heard. This is the main strip. You've got a lot of cool foliage. Again, you got your Starbucks. Everything's closed today. It is New Year's Day, so I figured this is like the perfect day to do it. But I wanted to bring you down just so you can kind of get a taste of what maybe some of the amenities here are, because a lot of people spend time here. This is very popular. You can also see like celebrities here. Katie Holmes was here when we were here. thought that was kind of neat. Just, something like that popping up just randomly. Didn't know how many people were like celebrities here and things, so it's cool to see some of that stuff. Here is a luxury store I bought some shirts from, very comfortable shirts. Here's one of the restaurants called Abacus. Did not eat there, but heard it was awesome. That was my wife's like favorite shop right there. It's this little boutique ran by I think some lady from like London, really interesting lady. And here's a wine company, so you can do wine flights there. It is, I believe, a local one. And then you've got the bay up here, and then an observational tower, which is pretty neat. When we were here, it was closed, but it looks like it is open again, so you could check that out. It's a great spot for a lot of the kids too. Like, this is obviously, as dead as could be, but during the normal hours, all that stuff, you've got kids just flying around. I mean, they're having a great time, and it's definitely something to bring your kids to while you maybe enjoy some of the amenities of this place. And yeah, you can hear that rooster, the wake up there. The rooster, they're everywhere. They are chickens. And it is pretty crazy how they're like squirrels back in Ohio, like vermin. So guys, that is Cayman Bay. I just wanted to bring you guys through. This was definitely something that I was kind of surprised about when we came here. This was definitely we've been here 4 or 5 times to Cayman Bay while we've been here for 10 days. So, it just kind of shows a little bit of its value, especially on a rainy day. If you want to come out and you can do the cinema, you can go to, some of the restaurants here, especially if you're kind of sick on the resort. We really enjoyed the 2 restaurants at our resort, but, they do get a little monotonous after a while. So, all right, well, that is Cayman Bay. Let's go check out the restaurant, or let's go check out the resort. Okay, so here at the Marriott, they have this thing called the Beach House Experience. Basically, it's their like hospitality side of it. So they've got these bikes here that are free to rent, and they give you helmets and everything. But if you do see the beach experience, that's what it is. That is the, basically it's luxury hospitality, and you can see it pretty much everywhere here. So let me show you the entrance here, and let's go through it. Hi, good morning. Thank you very much. This right here is their gift shop when it is open. It's probably just too early because I'm sure they're open on New Year's, just because everything else in this hotel is. Here is the main. It's called Anchor and Den. They have like 3 different parts of it. They have a main bar, which is really good cocktails. They have a grab and go over there, which you can just kind of grab stuff and head out to the actual, beach and not have to worry about sitting down. And then they have a buffet back there. I could probably bring you through that real quick, just to show you something. Good morning. Morning. So they've got plethora of stuff here to go through. They've got an omelet station, all your typical stuff. They do switch it up every day, which is awesome. I love it. So we've been doing this every day, which has been super nice. So let me carry you on through this. And you can see, there is a ton of space to eat here. It's not like we've never had to wait for a table really anywhere. And it looks like they're having some New Year's brunch today, which we did not sign up because we are actually leaving today. But let me just bring you up to the second floor here, because that's important. There is the fitness level on the first floor, which is nice. It's pretty basic. It's probably not something I even need to show you, but they do have one, and it requires a key to get into it. But let's go up here. A super luxurious place, I do have some qualms about it, as you would anywhere, I believe. But, one of the big things is the cards. So they use a magnetic card system. not a fan. It's a little antiquated because anytime you put your phone or wallet next to it, it's toast. You know, every time you do it, I've had to have like 30 cards here. So I'm not really happy about that one. And it's kind of a gamble every time you go back to your room to do it, and you're kind of tired. You're like, oh my God, I gotta go back and do this. My one qualm is the antiquated system for their cards. This is like a cool little area they have just to hang out if it's raining out. In there is they play movies. I don't know if it's open though, and I'm kind of juggling stuff in my hands. Yeah, it is open. So they have like movies and stuff they play for kids here. Really cool. My daughter really liked it. Kids Club comes over here, and I'll show you what Kids Club is too. Kids Club is one of those amenities that they offer you. It's like $40 per kid per day, and it's pretty awesome because let's say you and the wife, you want to go out for dinner, that you could drop them off there. They do activities, you know, they make them home with a shirt that they made. It's really neat. I can't believe more places don't offer stuff like this. I think it's extremely valuable to people. And yeah, let's just go through that real quick. Another cool thing is they do have water and ice dispensers on every level. So if you're interested in staying hydrated here, they definitely make it easy for that to be accomplished. So let's go in here. This is the Kids Club area. And if you already haven't seen it in my video, this is the Oasis area. This is where a lot of people spend some time. And then you've got the beach up there. So right here's the Kids Club. Check it out, really cool stuff. They keep them here so yesterday was kind of a unique thing because it was till midnight. They had a slumber party, which was really cool for New Year's Eve. But primarily they'll do a morning shift until lunchtime, and then they don't feed them lunch, so they kind of have you take them. So if you want to maybe do an expedition with your significant other in the morning, you can drop them off there and just be back by noon, which is not hard to accomplish because the island is so small. So let's head back down to the beach. I kind of wanted to cover more ground there, and then what we're going to do is we will look back at the room once I have it cleaned up, and yeah, we'll go from there because I think the room is very valuable. However, we did not spend much time in that room at all. This goes to, oh yeah, that goes out. Okay, so let's head back out here. I think I showed in another part what, boy, they cleaned this up fast. This was the New Year's Eve celebration, which this whole thing was totally taken over. But yeah, I just wanted to give you another little view here of where you'll probably be spending most of your time. All right, real quickly, I wanted to show you guys the beach here. So if you're planning on coming to Marriott, or really the Cayman Islands in general, here is the beach. So they lost a bunch of it just because of Hurricane Ian. So the beach, I mean, you can clearly see right there the staircase, and that kind of shows you where the sand was at one point. So you'll see a lot of photos online of what this beach used to look like, and obviously it's not the end of the world coming, but there was a bunch of people kind of complaining about it. But if you do get the true photos and videos of it, you know, you can kind of come prepared for it. But it does allow the water sports to still, and this is all included in your resort fee. So this is all usable for free. I think they've been doing really good at accommodating the whole loss of beach, because you know, I'm not really a complainer at all, but I saw people getting some vouchers for breakfast in order to kind of compensate for the fact that the beach a little smaller. I'd say a lot smaller, actually, relatively non-existent. But they do offer free shuttles to some of the beaches, like way up there. I think they have beaches over there. But they do have these cool little floaty things out here, which are nice. And again, so basically if you go up and you talk to them at the front desk, they will give you free vouchers for the breakfast, just to kind of give you a little something. But as you can see, pretty much all the other beaches are the same way. All the beaches here are public, so you can come over here and use this. You might even be able to use some of these. You would just have to probably ask. I think this is the Hampton. But again, we are at the Marriott, so you gotta have to check whatever their procedures are for things. I think at one point they were trying to put chairs down here, but as you can see, it does not allow for a lot of room for that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what this looked like for the Before You Book series, just because I think this was probably the most important part of it, was the fact that the beach was so non-existent. So that's going to be it for this little part. And now it's the most important part of the video, the official room tour. Okay, as we see, the mag strip worked there, but if you probably saw part of the video where I'm complaining about it, usually it doesn't work. So here is the closet, ample amount of space. You do have like a really big entry here. Obviously less big because we have a baby crib in here. Let's go into the bathroom. And bathroom's awesome. You know, great stuff. Does the job. Lots of light. Showers are a little lacking. They do have the nice 3 kind of built into the wall there. So the shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff, which is super nice. But the head's a little weird, and it does not fill, like the bathtub doesn't fill. So if you're interested in taking baths, that's not going to be the case. What's up? Yep, just your like basic vanity stuff. You've got your nice ergonomic mirror here for everything that you may need to do. And let's jump into the main part of the room here. Nothing super special. You've got your climate control. There's outlets in the lamps, which is nice. I always enjoy outlets being very close to you. You've got a full-length mirror, which is cool when you're going out. Here is both the safe and, sorry about the pizza. We had the little Lunchables there. So big fridge, you know, half fridge, but still big. Got your safe. TV, there is a nice amount of channels on there. English, you know, good stuff. So that is nice, especially when you've got kids and you need something to watch. You got a couch. We didn't really get blessed with the, like, most amazing deck out here, balcony. You know, it's nice to dry your stuff out, but, you know, as it's the service entrance down here. So, but I mean, you're looking at palm trees and you could kind of see the ocean, so who's to complain? Overall, the rooms are super nice. They get the job done. This is a pull-out couch here, so you do have some extra room there. The beds are really comfy. That's really important because we have some family with us staying at another resort right down the road. And the bedding is keeping them up all night because it's so bad. So guys, that is the official room tour. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And hopefully it kind of tells you everything you need to know about the Marriott here before you get here. So all in all, I would say this is a great hotel and resort. They go above and beyond with service. And I think that might be because the lack of beach. A lot of people were complaining that there is no beach, you know, and I showed you in part of the video. But there's so much to do on the island, and they really do a good job at shuttling you out there. It's really hard to knock them for it. Plus, it's not their fault. So it's hard to be like, yeah, you know, you guys really, you know, messed this one up. So it's not their fault. But overall, food's amazing. Service is great. The people have all been super inviting to our kids. And you got to love that when you go to a resort where they love your kids. They know them by name. So overall, in a wonderful experience here. We've been here for 11 days, and it's been, you know, above and beyond. And the only thing that I would say is probably the antiquated system of key. You know, it got me a little frustrated. But the weather on the island's beautiful. We're talking, we're end of December. It's 85 degrees every day, and there's so much to do. So, guys, that is my Before You Book of the Marriott Grand Cayman. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
You want the little one? Yeah. Let me get him wet real quick. So we can breathe. There we go.
He is.
Points, the second layer point. The cut it comes with like a big suction cut, okay?
Oh god.
Now to hold the back of the shell. And what you'll be seeing here, guys, a lot of different types of fish and corals, and you might see a few stingrays and all that kind of stuff. They'll be on the bottom, you'll be on the top, right?
Oh my god.
There he is.
Well, they will never eat it.
Mmm.
Oh my god.
Is it still alive?
Yes, see right here? Stop.
Just took a shit.
See his two little eyes right here? That's his eyes. This is his head. Guys, get him up. Right. Put him up here a little bit.
Starfish for you, grill. I'm finishing off with
Christmas dinner right here, dude. You cannot beat this.
I got sick of walking around, so I ended up climbing up there, sitting down. So felt the first aftershock, didn't ate any time, guys. Wasn't
Oh, this drink's called the Prohibition. Nice.